Hey, good evening. Ethan Young here. Wanted to make a quick intro video to kind of tell you about what my YouTube channel is all about and kind of what my heart behind it is. Well, first off, I just want to give you a little intro. I was born February 14th, 1996 on the south side of Indianapolis in a Baptist dormitory to David and Laura Young. Growing up, I had a big brother, Will, younger sister, Melanie, younger brother Levi, and youngest sister Molly. And we were all homeschooled, got to grow up really close together, and had some pretty good upbringing by my parents. Very solid. And yeah, we were homeschooled that way we could be able to have our faith be a big part of our education and a part of our upbringing, whereas that's not as available in public school, and where it is more available in private school, obviously the expense and the bit generic of a sharing of a faith that goes on in a lot of private schools didn't really fit the bill for us. So yeah, I grew up and very close family. Growing up, had different stuff come out of my parents' lives and out of our relationships with our families that just kind of our dark sides coming out that we had to deal with, and calling out to the Lord for that. So I had a lot of some messed up stuff in our hearts growing up that the Lord has totally redeemed and has continued to work on in us. Nothing horrible, Dad having some anger issues and Mom having spending issues and keeping stuff secret issues, and you know stuff that comes out, and so being able to call out to the Lord and see redemption for those things in their lives was a big part of my upbringing. And another part was the way my dad and my mom instilled having an active faith and a very consistent walk with God. And it would start with just the simple disciplines of being in the Word of God every day, spending time in praise, spending time in prayer, spending time in community with other believers that were free thinkers and that were very active in their faith. And one of the bigger challenges of growing up for my family and for my family while I was growing up was being able to find other believers who took faith and took walking with God as seriously as we did, and all that goes along with it. So yeah, I had a lot of church moves growing up, a lot of finding different group moves and stuff like that. But yeah, super thankful for the experiences of that. And as I continue on with this channel, stories from that will come up, and stories of the different battles we had with people that wanted to follow the ways of the world and people that wanted to just follow overly religious ways of going about faith, but obviously them not walking in faith, not walking with God intimately. So yeah, so why I kind of wanted to create this channel is just through growing up the way I did and being trained to be a free thinker. I have lots of thoughts over different Bible topics, different current events, and and the implications for those, and then day-to-day disciplines, awesome books to read, encouragements, motivation and stuff. Just different stuff that it's inspired me and has meant a lot to me, and to be able to share it and see if anybody's interested or can get a lot from it. And with the page it says Ethan and Molly, and that's because my younger sister Molly is one of my best friends, and we hang out all the time. And when I started this page a couple years ago, this channel a couple years ago, she was a part of it and helping me make videos, and hopefully I'll get her back in on some more videos and be able to do some discussion with her and everything. So yeah, some topics to look forward to in the future are some topics over some Bible doctrines, the return of Christ, the end of the wicked, um, Bible translations, covenant theology, yeah, and anything else you guys want to talk about or want me to give my 2 cents about. And then other topics, basic daily disciplines, disciplines in the faith, disciplines for good physical health, good mental health, just different stuff I've been able to pick up and I've been able to learn. And I can do some reviews on some books coming up. Right now I'm reading this awesome book recommended to me by my parents about a midwife in Alabama in the 19 teens to the 1980s named Ani Lee Logan. Sound awesome book so far. Just the way her faith and the way she practiced midwifery are so intertwined is just blows your mind. And yeah, I want to be able to give you guys a review and get you guys reading that book because it's amazing. And then another book going through on maybe my second or third read through the history of the Waldenses, which is a people that lived in the Alps back in the medieval times into the Renaissance into modern times. But a fascinating book about how they pursued true faith to the best of their ability and were persecuted by outside powers, by the Roman Catholic Church, and yeah, fascinating book. So give you guys a review on that, get you some good quotes from it to inspire you to do some reading. And yeah, another thing in the works right now, doing the read through of Understanding God's Israel by Marty Michael. I feel like you guys will really enjoy getting to listen to that one. I'm just doing it in separate parts right now, chapter by chapter. So hopefully I'll have one of those coming out, one per week. Yeah, comment any questions you got, any ideas you have for videos or what you want to learn about. Just here to serve and share what I've learned in my walk with God and learned in my studies that He's called me to. Awesome. You guys tell I got a little sun this morning, sitting outside a lot. My local Starbucks, chilling out, reading, hanging out. So yeah. Well, thanks guys. Peace out. I hope you guys have a great week and just let me know what you're thinking. See ya.